All right, so the worst kept secret in hockey happened yesterday, and Evander Kane signed a one-year deal with the Edmonton Oilers. Just for the rest of this season, of course. The deal will pay him $750,000 in base salary. He'll get a $625,000 signing bonus, and that amounts to $1.375 million. So Evander Kane obviously not making the money he was making before. But I mean, this is kind of his foot in the door situation where he's trying to get back in the NHL, trying to redeem his reputation once again. And the cap hit will be $2,108,000. The reason why that's the case is because the Oilers are signing this contract in the middle of the season, and there is some kind of a penalty for that. A lot of people are upset by Evander Kane coming back into the NHL, and I'm not trying to sound like an Evander Kane apologist here. I'm just trying to give you some facts. At the very least, what Evander Kane says are facts. And Evander Kane went on to say some very interesting things in his interview with TSN's Kayla Gray. He mentioned about the allegations. So he says his wife made the betting allegations against him on his birthday. His ex-wife, by the way. She went on to also make the abuse allegations about him on the first day of training camp. So, I mean, I don't know, it's all, is it just coincidence, or, was she trying to really mess things up for him, really make his life difficult? Obviously, when you're having allegations like that on your birthday, a day most people tend to want to enjoy, the first day of training camp when a player is really focused on, passing his physical, his medical, the fitness testing and stuff like that, and you're focused on the season, and you got all those allegations coming out against you. Obviously, that would never be easy for anyone. Now let's talk about what Evander Kane can bring to the Edmonton Oilers on the ice. On the ice, I mean, his skill is undeniable. Obviously, we all know that. I mean, anyone who's watched Evander Kane play will say the same thing. This is a guy who can get you 25 to 30 goals if he plays a full season. If he's on a line with McDavid, who knows, maybe he even gets 20 goals playing half a season this year. Kane is a big, powerful guy who can skate, he can shoot the puck well, hence his goal scoring. And hey, if anyone wants to, take a run at McDavid, do a cheap shot on him or anything, Kane's a guy who's more than willing to drop the gloves. He's fought some pretty tough customers, including his arch nemesis, Ryan Reeves. Obviously Zach Kassian, he's kind of the Oilers' tough guy right now, but he doesn't really get to play on a line with McDavid all the time, because Kassian's probably not as skilled, well, not probably, he's not as skilled as Evander Kane. So now the Oilers have a guy who can skate, he can score, he can hit, he can fight if he has to. That's probably the perfect player for them, really. It's just too bad that he has all that extracurricular stuff along with him. But look, this would have to be Evander Kane's last chance, you'd have to think. If he blows this and, he becomes that, proverbial locker room cancer or whatever, I mean, you never know, because we thought he was done after the Sharks, but I'm going to say he's probably not going to get another chance in the NHL if, he's looked at as a guy who's toxic in the locker room once again in another city with another team. But Evander Kane says some of those allegations aren't true, and not to say that his word is gold, but I mean, right now we're going to have to take him at his word, I guess. So those are my thoughts on the Evander Kane signing. Please let me know what you all think in the comments below. This is a very polarizing signing, I would have to say, for Ken Holland and the Edmonton Oilers. Let me know all that and more. Also, please like and subscribe and share this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.